Hello friends, this is Dinesh from Future Select Education and Visa Services. Today I am going to show you how to use our Future Select CRM as a staff member if you have recently signed and you are trying to understand how we work. So what we have to do, first of all, just open up our website futureselect.com.au. As soon as you open up this, you should see this. You will see this page and click on the staff portal. Just click on the staff portal here. So click on the staff portal. See what happens. See, it's asking for username and password. Now we are gonna. Every staff member has provided a unique username and password. Okay, every staff member has provided a unique username and password. So today I'm going to show you one of the new created staff member. So the login is going to be your user ID, so it could be different from your email address, and the password is provided to you. So once you put these details, just click on the captcha and then click on login. You can use remember me to make it easier for next time, but at this time just we'll leave it as it is. As soon as you go in, so you need to get familiar with the dashboard that we have. So first of all, just look at the announcement. So what is the announcement over here? So any announcement that we have here, that will come up here. So they might have expiry date or everything. So make sure you keep an eye on those announcements and the dates. So secondly, so dashboard contains few information that's really useful for you for your everyday work. So converted leads, how many leads were converted? One out of two leads were converted, so we still need one lead need to be converting. Okay, so now the projects in progress, how many projects we have in progress? We have 5 projects in progress. Okay, so we have 5 projects in progress, and then tasks not finished. So it's a lot of projects I have created just for test purpose, so don't worry about these details about the text. Okay, so now if you go on my projects, it comes with a lot of projects details over here. If you go in reminders, you will see what is the reminders you have set it up. So this staff member has set up a reminder for here. And then tickets, if you have any ticket in one ongoing tickets, or you have to create a ticket, then you can go in ticket section. And announcement, obviously the announcement comes on the top of this here, and also the over here too. On the other side, the task not finished, see if there is any task not finished, it comes up here. And the leads overview, how many leads, what is going on with the leads, it comes up here. Look at the statistics of the lead, and the calendar, what you have to do today, this week, and the next week. So you can change the view on week view, day view, expand, filter by. You can just set up different things up here, and also you can see recent activity, what happened, who did what is happening to your. This is only related to your task and projects. Okay, this is not related to all the other companies, so anything coming up here is related to you. So this is how our dashboard is. So if a client make an inquiry about any of the service we provide, so you need to start creating a lead as soon as possible. You don't want to like discuss in the team where there is no lead on it. So you have to have leads in place when there is an inquiry about the students. If there is no inquiry, it's okay. When there is an inquiry, then you have to put lead on it. So to create a lead, the first contact for the client, this is the first contact for the client. If client already happy to go ahead and do the application with us, any of the service, take any service from us, then click on customers. Or if the client is making some inquiry, I want to make this inquiry, what is the process, what anything that they ask, it has to go through lead. So let me create a new lead. Okay, so I'm creating a new lead here. This is the previous lead, but I'm creating a new lead here. So if you create a new lead, the new lead need to be clicked. So you can also switch. Sometimes people ask a Kanban. So this is for organizing the lead. So you can just go from one step to another. If you have finished the process, if you haven't finished the process, you'll stay here. If you got so many leads, then you can follow up one after another. Okay, but we don't want to go to this one. We want to go to the list view, and simple process to go ahead. Click a new lead. So first of all, start from the beginning. Status. What is the status? What do you want to do with the lead? Do you need to follow up or convert anything? Okay, so always follow up. Click on follow up. Okay, leave the follow up. That's it. You have to follow up until it converts. There's a different way to convert it. Nothing selected source. Make sure you select the source. We want to know where the client coming from. Referral, office visit, Google, Facebook. It could be others. So we only have these options for now. So at this time, I would say referral. Someone is referring client to us. Third one is assign. Who do you want to assign? If you want to assign to yourself, by default it will be yourself. If you are assigning to some other team member in the company, you click and you click the team member you want to assign. Now insert the name of the not the customer, lead. Okay, so let's say for example at this time this client's name is first name and last name, and the position. What is the position? Just put like student. Most of the time we have a inquiry about a student, but you can make inquiry like PR or something. Position is if you are dealing with a company, then it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, cool. Now email address. So you're going to put one client's email address. So at this time I don't have a client's email address, so I'll just put first name, last name at gmail.com. I don't know where it's gonna go, but anyway, just try it. Okay, website. If the client has a website, something, put it on there. Make sure you put the phone number. It's very important. If you don't have details, we cannot contact client back. Company name, because you're dealing with the person here, so this is going to be a company name. So company also should be the client. Description is the most important thing. We have to put it. If there's no description and then there's a client that is you have created random, it has to be deleted. There's no description, it's incompetent client in data entry. Okay, so this person wants to bachelor of the in not decided which to go, but would like to go with few go with UTS or IELTS is 7 pending plus 2 in biology and rather is for ABC construction, mother is officer at CD office. Yeah. So this is just an example. What you just write whatever the information you have to write in the description so that we understand next time what is happening to this client. Go further down and then click on the service for what is the service is for. So if it's education, it's only asking for the college admission. Yes, you click education. Education and visa. Obviously, most of the offshore students will be requiring student visa, or sometime onshore student that do need visa, and then obviously insurance as well. So whatever the service they need, if you click once, it will be selected. If you click again, it will be deselected. Okay, I'm just thinking that the client needs everything in this regards. Okay, so Facebook ID, I really want you to put the Facebook ID here. All you have to do is put the Facebook ID or the whole URL, no problem. Now it's here, so you want to know whether answer student, answer or visa holder or not. So put yes or no. At this time you can put either yes or no. Let me put yes for now, because you can exercise the second option. So when the client has a visa, just put the expiry date so that we will know when the visa is going to be expired. So expiry date is June, July, September. So July, September 20 is expiry date. Do you have dependents? If yes, how many? So this question contains a little bit more details information. So first thing is yes no question answer. Okay, so I go a little bit down up here. Okay, so do you have dependent? Yes. If you select no and finish, your answer is done. If you deselect no and select yes, then who is your dependent? Okay, obviously I have my spouse on there. So see, it comes second it comes on the spouse on here. Now, do you have a children? So it also asks if you have children up there. So children. Okay, yeah. When you put the children on here, make sure you choose a number. How many children? So I put 2 here. That says, do you have a spouse? Yes, spouse and 2 children. This is how we understand. And the referral by, if it is referred, referral and referred by my just a random name. Okay, so once done, then click save. Okay, so click save. No need to change anything, just fill up the data. Okay, so up here when you create this lead, the lead will stay here, so you need to follow up the lead. Follow up lead, you can go back, but the important thing is you can send a proposal, what you want to send. If it's a proposal, generally we don't send, we just discuss. Task, if there's any task we need to do before this client can be converted, put on task on there. Attachments, no need to attach file, we do different attachment methods. Okay, set the reminder, lead reminder, very important thing. Okay, when do you want to do what about this lead? So click on that. So when do you want to do? Reminder is related to date and time. So put the date on there. So tomorrow, not Monday. So Monday, what time? I don't want to do it this time. I want to do 9 a.m. Monday 9 a.m. So to whom? Who is responsible for this reminder? So select the person who is responsible. So at this time I am selecting me. So this is this staff is automatically selected because this is what is logged in currently. But you can also select other staff. So I will leave myself for now. This person will see what is the discussion on here. Okay, so you add what it is there, or contact. You can put at the top or at the bottom, no problem. So put it here on the top. Call her back. Okay, that's it. So also click on this one. So this will send an email to you as the reminder time comes on. So click on save. So once you save, the reminder is set up. If you want to set up multiple reminder, you can add another reminder, as many as you want. Okay, and the notes, yeah, another important thing up here. So what we do, just copy this one, copy this part, and note, put a note here, paste. Okay, so when you put a note, you know what is happening, and then save it. Add note. I got in touch with this lead. I have not contacted this lead at this time. I've not contacted, so I haven't contacted. Every time it comes with the date and time, everything. Okay, so when the lead comes in, you just, if you have to add anything, if you contact tomorrow, when you contact the client back, just go write the comment what happens to this client, and always set another reminder. Always set a reminder. Okay, reminder. So activity log, so this is what is happened. Anything you do, it will record here. If you create, it will record here. If you delete anything, it will record here. So make sure you do not delete if you don't have to anything. Generally, we're not interested anyone deleting the information. If it's not converted clients lead, then that's okay, no problem, we'll sort it out. Alrighty, once done, and then we can save it. Okay, so everything is done, just save it, no problem. So lead is done, but what the lead wants to continue now. So see the lead up here. So tomorrow you call back. Okay, see the lead here, first name, last name. This is just the lead, this is not the customer yet. Okay, so now view again, click on view. So how to get back to this lead? You can do multiple ways. One, you have lead options here. Okay, so this is where you can get this lead. Second one, you can go the lead section up here somewhere, and then you can click on this lead too, and then it will take you automatically to the lead that you want to. So at this time, so either way, we can just go back to the same lead we created. Okay, so see the reminder up here. Now we contacted to the client. Okay, so what happens? We contacted the client, we talked to them, we answer all the questions they have, and then this client wants to go ahead. So once they want to go ahead, did we convert into client already? No, we haven't. Yeah, okay, sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, alright, now we come back to the day, and then we set up the put the note, more note, answer all the question. Client asks this question, client, sorry, not good, missing something. Okay, note. Okay, click on this one. Okay, asked about fees of UTS as UTA AS, no problem. Western Sydney. Yeah, so whichever that we explain everything, and to pre-ROCD with UTS, for example. Okay, so this is just example. Okay, so I have got touch in touch. So data contacted. So when you click, I have got in touch with the client. So you have to just put the date. When did you contact? So we just contacted. You cannot put a future date, so you have to put the today's date at this. So make it AM. Okay, 10:39 AM, and add note. Always add note. Always add note. Add note. Add note. Always. Okay. See, the note is there. So we don't need reminder anymore, but that's okay. So we'll leave it for now. Okay, once it's done, go back to profile and convert to customer. Now client is happy to go ahead. So you convert into the customer. So when you convert into a customer, see this name splits into first name and last name, students, and email address, website, address. Put the address detail here. So address could be 437 STRE John Street. Okay. Litcomb, NSW. Okay, Australia 2144. Okay, it's just an example thing. Okay, leave it all these things for now. Merge as a contact field, merge as contact field. Do not merge. Leave it for now. That's okay, no problem. It's all merging things here. Visa expiry date, merge as a custom field, no problem. Leave it like this. Leave it like this. Do not change anything. You can change later on when you know more. By this time, leave it. Now password. Create the password for the client. At this time, I'm just creating a temporary password as LASTNAME 90 no 2000. Hopefully that's correct. Okay, or send the password setting, set password email. So if you tick this one, so you don't need to create a password. Client create a password. So send do not send a welcome email. So you have to, system automatically sends a welcome email to the clients. If you don't want to send a welcome email, click on this one. But this time we have to send a welcome email. This is where the client knows we have created and started working on our on their file. Okay, transfer lead nodes to the customer profile. Obviously, transfer lead node to the customer profile. That's good. At this time, generally we don't tick this one, but for this time, I don't know which email is this one, so I don't want random people getting this email saying that our lead is created. So I create do not send a welcome email. But just this is for testing purpose. Okay, I should have used one of the randomly created email address. That would be helpful. Anyway, good. So this is what happens when we this is what happens when you finish creating the customer. Okay, so when you create a first time customer directly, so see new customer, this detail need to be filled, but we did not create the customer, we converted from lead. So at this time we go this way. Okay, now there are a few fields up here: custom field, billing, and customer admin. Anything missing information, that you fill it up. So as you can see, this is the address, and as you can see, this is then a Facebook ID and date of birth. What is date of birth? What is this? Okay, 11/11/2000. Okay, this is the date of birth. That's cool, very good, automatically picked up. So billing address is this one. Shipping address, we don't want to ship anything, but still we put the shipping address. So copy billing address. So if it's not filled, so click same as customer info, so you can automatically fill this one. Customer admin, important thing. Who is a customer admin? Customer admin is, at this time, the staff member associated with this is called for Nepal. Now you can assign any team member so that they become a customer admin. So without even, they don't have any access to your file stuff, they will see this client's activity if you make it customer admin. Okay, we'll leave it as it is for now. Number 2, contacts. Yep. So what did you do? Stay and paste. Did you change anything? Yeah, so date of birth. So just click save. So you change the date every time to save it. Okay, save it. Basic. This guy is nice. He asks if I'm missing. Go to contacts, new contact, or the same contact. Okay, you can edit contact if you want. Okay, but we don't need to edit for now. Notes, keep adding notes, keep adding notes. See the previous notes over here? Keep adding notes, keep adding notes. Okay, always keep the notes. Right, number of projects. This is an important thing. Once the client wants to go ahead, and now we create a project. So every time we create a project, what project this client is going to do? So study Australia student, visa nursing. Bachelor's in nursing at UTS. July intake. Oh no, July, I didn't say July intake, Feb intake. Feb intake 2021. Okay, nice one, very good. After this, click on no. Okay, so calculate the progress through the task. Yeah, that's a good idea. Fixed rate or hourly rate. If you have price, then fixed rate. Status in progress, total rate. If you have decided any price to take from the customer, put that on here. Okay, and then estimated hours. Always put estimated hours. So for this project, you'll be spending this many hours. So let's say this time the 20 hours. Maybe don't even have to spend 20 hours, but sometimes we've got to make phone calls, communication, emails, and everything. That's the targeted hours. And then start date, deadline. So when we are going to finalize everything, that's what it is. We need to write it down here. So we need time frame to work on it. So 1 to 2 weeks. Let's make 3 weeks, because sometimes client has to wait for the time for the documents and other stuff to bring. Alrighty, now, okay, cool. Now, what happens after this? Now write down the project details. So what you have to do: student visa preparation, documentation, visa application processing, and then finish, done. Financial, health insurance, a little bit more things I would like. Bank, it could be bank loan or any sort of things. Okay, send the project creation email. I don't send it, but so most of the time you have to click it. All the time you click it, so they will know that you have created the projects. They will understand. These are the access. What do you want to give access to the client? Okay, if more access you give, excuse me, more access you give, more information they will get. They will be able to see, but make sure that they won't be able to see what you don't want them to see. So at this time, so customer discussion is just select, go through it, or leave it default. Okay, is it done? Everything is ready. Click on save. Okay, perfect. Project progress 100%, already finished. Since we set up the project progress according to the task, this project doesn't have any task. If the task is not there, it's considered all completed. So that means showing 100%. Okay, so what happens, let's say we create one task. Okay, documentation creation. So they create a new task. What is our new first task? Document collection. Okay, so milestone, leave it empty, leave it as it is now. Start date, due date is important. When you're gonna collect the document, and until Wednesday. Which priority? Medium level priority is okay. Repeat? No. You consider repeat or non-repeat. Related to project. Which project? This project, study bachelor's of nursing. Okay, insert checklist item. Yeah, nice one. It's a checklist item. You can, what do you want to collect? Okay, so at this time in the first page, so academic certificate, English ability. What about you? Just this one. Click save. See, the task is ready now. See, your task 2 items are ready. You can add more checklist from the system. See, all the system checklist you can add. So for example, so academics are coming up with the anything that you need, birth certificate if you need, just click on that. See, it's just adding up anything you want. If it's there is nothing in the system that you want add something different, then all you have to do plus item and just write it down here. Okay, so new items, what you want to use is let's say for example no OBJCTIN letter, for example. This is just example. So we put these things up here. So now we save all of them. This automatically saves. So after this, see over here this side, there's a few little things. So when the project was, this task was created, the task condition of task, if it's completed, it started testing, it's on the progress now. Start date, due date, priority, you can change the priority. Okay, hourly rate, if you have set up hourly rate, billable, non-billable, you can set up while you are creating the project or later on as well. And every time, that's a very very important time. If you want to start working on this task, click start timer. Always click start timer. When you start timer, the timer starts and then timer keeps going on, and this timer button activates and there's a one icon up here. Okay, so anything you do is like you talk to the client, you have to write notes, you did some documentation, you read the email, you write the email, you just talk to other office, other staff, do anything about this client, do on the basis of timing. If your timing is not recorded, you're doing no work. So you got to make sure that you are recording the time. Now a little bit further down, anything on the tasks, you can set up a reminder. Always set up reminder. Okay, set up reminder to someone. And if you are not available, if the client is expecting you to call on tomorrow, but tomorrow you're going somewhere, so you can't call a client. So what you can do, set up the reminder for your friend, team member who will be responsible for calling it. Okay, if you want to add more people on there, so you can even assign this task to someone. See, at this time no one is showing up because they are not associated with this task. Okay, so there's only one person associated with this one. Okay, but you can add more followers on this one. What is happening? Who knows what is happening? So click more followers, but you cannot assign to someone who is not in your team. Okay, so at this time I will show you this separately how to use someone in the team. Okay, so if you have timer set up here, for example Monday, Tuesday, okay, okay, so 4 p.m. okay, Tuesday 4 p.m. Tuesday 14 p.m. Call her and then also send email. This email is sent to you, not to the client. So you tick on this one, create a reminder. Nice one, huh? Beautiful job. So after this, let's say one of the documents is already received. See, it says 25% is received. Okay, so once you finished, click on stop timer. Okay, now it was 100% before, now you're coming 0%. Maybe this means the tasks, none of the tasks this project has yet completed. All the tasks are uncompleted, unprogressed. That's why that project is completely zero. This is what happens when you are working on a small number of tasks, like one or two tasks. It's a little bit hard, but if you want a client to see what is happening and change the progress details, we can just say edit the project or create the project on the basis of the timing, manually set up the timing. Oh, I got 25% job is done, so you can manually set up as well. Okay, good. So after this task, obviously, so time sheet is running. As you can see, this time sheet is running. So this time sheet is running, so we have to stop this timer. So click on the project task again, and then stop timer. As soon as you stop timer, it will ask you what happens, what happened during this time. Okay, so this time I client filled up our forms and get her to and sign. Okay, we help her to fill the form and then sign. Some of the form the client must have to fill by themselves, so you got to make sure that the form is suitable for you to help her or fill or help her. Okay, good. Next one, so click on save, and then the task is timer is stopped, and this icon one sign is gone. Okay, so back to the project now. Time sheet will show you the time sheet after logged hours, how many times you are logged. See what times you logged, this one, what happens is everything is recorded here. Alrighty, and the milestone. So what the milestone, just leave it empty for now. Don't do anything. Files, do not drop files here, that's not a good idea. And discussion any discussion that you want to discuss with the client, create a discussion and tick this button yes or no. If you don't want the client to see this discussion, it could be probably the team members only, then untick this one. Or if you want to create a discussion that client wants to see it, then or the client has to answer it, just click on here. Similarly, Gantt view, don't worry about that note, always keep the note on. Okay, always keep the note. What happened? What is happening? Discussion, so it doesn't matter, leave the page. Okay, so note is important part. Another important part is note. Always keep note, always put note, more note. Someone will read it later on for you, so it's very good idea. Always leave the note. Empty note, we're not gonna understand what is happening. Okay, if you make any mistake, then it's going to be your responsibility. Alrighty, now what happens next? Once the task is completed, or once the task is done, so let's say this task is completed, you can tick this item button, so the task completed. Okay, so once the task is completed, the project becomes 100%. I'll show you in a minute. So task is, there was only one task up there, but this task is completed, project is 100%. But actually our task has a running project. Task is nothing, no running task. Okay, so all the task is finished. So we gotta, either the project has to be finished or there should be more tasks going on. Okay, so we haven't finished this task, so what do you do now? So go to task again, completed 4 tasks. Okay, for apply 3 tasks completed here. Okay, so completed tasks you can undo. I'll show you how to undo in a minute. Okay, so so make sure you don't do it in the wrong way. Okay, so now back to again normal customer. Okay, and this is the chat. Sometimes this is helpful, sometimes this is a little bit bothering. So on the bottom of the chat somewhere there's a chat thing here. See, you can put it anywhere. It goes up to this level, anywhere you can put it. Sometimes if it's open, yeah, and if you're doing something, the save button comes here, and it just disappears. You can't see it. So just click on this one twice, and becomes like this. It's a flying board. Anywhere you can stand. Where it's empty, leave it there. Okay, and also customers. Any customers, list of the customers you have, it comes up here. Chat. There are multiple ways of chat. One way is staff chat here. But if you want to chat with a client, you can chat from here. If they are online, you will see it. Okay, and then projects, task, you have seen already. Support tickets, I haven't created any tickets. And this one, leads, we have leads. Yeah, leads there. What is happening, knowledge base is very important. That this will help you to understand the system better. And utilities, media, and calendar, you can sync your calendar, Google Calendar as well. We can help you with that one. For now, don't worry about it. Now, important, the last thing that I'm gonna show you, what the client gonna see you on that project. So when the client goes, you have to guide them to go to futureselect.com.au website and click on client portal. Once you click the client portal, the client has their email address. The first name at gmail.com, and the password was last name 2000, right? That's what the password we put before. And I click on I'm not robot button, and then log in. As soon as you log in, this is what the client sees from their side. Say one progress, the project summary, there's a note started 0, 1 in progress. Okay, one progress we have started, one project we have started. Once you go inside the project, the client can see what is happening. Okay, client can see what is happening here. Task, when you go to task, clients can see the tasks. If you open the class, see one document is provided, you tick the one document, and the provided document comes with a cross. Other documents, it doesn't. So it's a checklist you still have to provide. When you create a discussion, that discussion comes up here. When they create a discussion, then discussion goes to your discussion as well. All the discussion comes on that one. So every discussion has to have a separate title. Okay, so create a discussion, answer the discussion, create the discussion, reply to the discussion. So every discussion, even if there is any discussion between you and client, and there's a third person also involved, if you have discussing on some matter, the third person also knows what is happening. Very important and compulsory. If you don't do it, that means you are hiding something. Okay, alrighty. So these are the basic information of how Future Select CRM works. Obviously, we will have more training videos, training and team support continuously as we work with us. And then if there is more updates coming up in the system, we are doing some more work on the system to help our team member to understand, find of what the course structure, how this will work. We will provide you most possible information as within this platform. Thank you so much, and hope this video helped you to understand Future Select CRM. At the end, this is Dinesh Parajuli from Future Select Education and Visa Services. Thank you so much.